They did a good job on this coconut prop here. The only thing is you can see a pre-cut line in the coconut where it's intended to split apart. And also they must have had a little tube hidden in this wood to kind of pump out some coconut milk after it was cut. Here we can see they found another use for this endless supply of this material here, as we first discovered in previous episodes. This is a pretty funny one. If Mrs. Howell really does have a breath puff that's this powerful, you can see that it blows part of the professor's hair up.
A guillotine?
For chopping.
Exactly. A guillotine?
For chopping.
Exactly.
It really seems like she's too far away for that to happen, but I can't explain it in any other way. Here's very good continuity on this newspaper prop. They used the same one throughout the episode. This could have been easy to mess up if they had had different versions of this newspaper article laying around, but here I can match up some points in it here that you can see it's the same one. For some reason, the professor decided to do a complete rearrangement of his hut. Here in the earlier scene, we can see that his cot is right up here by the wall and the door. And then later on in this scene, the cot is way over to the left that Gilligan's laying on. And by the door there, we can see a vegetable crate and some other crates on top where the cot was. I was interested in this cash register they set up here. I had never heard of an imperial cash register, but then I found a picture of one, and it's a real old model, so they probably were trying to imitate that. And these are indeed very old cash registers, are manufactured anywhere between 1896 and 1900. They did an excellent job on this spear gun. It really looks like it's operable, and after he shoots it, the rubber band part up to the front looks like it could be the professor's stethoscope hose. Here's another case of very fast hands with Gilligan. We see the pad of paper here on the desk, and then immediately in the next shot, he's holding it in both hands. Here's a couple examples of this spear gun when it falls down. You can tell they had a little bit of a hinge down there on the table where it's connected on so that it would fall properly. Then you can see here there's a black rod or black wire that pokes through the wall to make it fall. You can see it being withdrawn back into the wall.
This is Al Shuttlecutty from WCPO. We interrupt this program for a special...
And there is a WCPO TV and radio in Cincinnati, Ohio. And this is Al Shuttlecutty, who's the one that's doing this announcing. Here's a couple pictures of him. One probably more how he looked back in 1965. However, the problem is that if you look at the broadcast coverage range of WCPO radio in Cincinnati, Ohio, which I show here with this dot, it is highly unlikely that the signal could possibly have ever reached Gilligan's Island. Here, if I trace out for you the direction that the spear would fire from this spear gun as it falls in this angle, you can see that it fires way too high from where it left the table. I'll draw a line here about where it should have hit. Also in this shot, you can see what looks like either one or two little puffs of smoke from maybe a squib that they used to probably blow this vine apart so that the hammock would fall. Because they needed to have the skipper in the scene, it had to be more of a medium shot, so if they used any rope or string to try to pull the hammock apart to make it fall, they probably would have been visible.